Welcome to the Journey 2020. I'm Charles Morris, coming to you a little later tonight. It's going to be short and sweet. So we got a question. This is the Journey 2020, where we come to you every Monday, usually at 7 p.m. But we're a little late tonight for some other reasons. But we're just coming off a classic weekend, in which is very funny because there's some relatives that's out of Virginia that is visiting Orlando for Thanksgiving. The family, they all decided to come down, and I got a phone call. They're like, "What's this with all this traffic? It's crazy out here." I said, "That's because you guys decided to come down during Classic Weekend." And they're like, "Well, what's the classic? What is classic?" I'm like, so I had to kind of, for a minute, explain to them what the classic is. But anyway, this is real short and sweet. So I got a question. I want to know who won the Battle of the Bands. So put your comments down below and let me know who you think won. Was it the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats, or was it the Rattlers up there on the hill? So it's funny because, you know, I'm out there and I'm looking, and I think there's actually more people on the outside than there is on the inside. And I have been to the Classic on numerous occasions where I've seen where this place was full. All right, it was full. But then again, the Classic, which was at one point over in Tampa, Orange County, in the city of Orlando, said, "Thank you very much, Hillsborough County. Thank you." And I know when I used to work with the county, and all the revenue and the money that it brings into this area. So the politicians and the people here are very, very, very happy. But with that being said, the comments below, you tell me who you think won the Battle of the Bands. And as I look out and I look at all the people, and you hear me comment, be like, "Look at all these people. If we can only get them to register and to vote, they come out, do their little thing, but can we get them to go to the polls and vote? Can we do that?" So very, very important, especially these point down. But I won't go there. This is about Classic Weekend, this past weekend. And I'm asking you to tell me who you think won the Battle of the Bands. The Rattlers or the Wildcats? So let's just check it out.
All right, in his annual halftime performance, repping Dizzy on the Yard, the show-stopping, the magical, the one and only Drum Major Mickey Mouse! All right, Mickey Mouse holding it down for HBCU culture. Show out there, Mickey! Drum Major Mickey has been our guest today, accompanied by Jones High School Drumline and his HBCU crew.
As the dark clouds gather across the horizon to have you lay around, your land is already dealing with reptile dysfunction. You can't outweigh us. You can't outdance us. You can't outmark us. Your ratings can't take you. We are the undefeated, undisputed, heavyweight champions of all college marching bands. The Marching Wildcats of Bethune-Cookman University's The Pride. The fanfare, unpredictable. the Brooklyn, the University. Director of Bands, Dr. Donovan B. Wells. Assistant Directors, James Potier, Pedro Torre, Rashawn Watson, Nikki Roberts, The Good, Gary Gold, Precision Power, Style and Motion, from the year 1978 LTD, You Fool Me. In concert formation, we feature our sophisticated flags as we honor a legend, D'Angelo, a voice that moved generations, a spirit that inspired every soul in the stadium. And the question is, how does it feel? Rest in power, D'Angelo. Wildcats, it's time to do what we do. Let's take this party to the next level. We're getting ready to give you in Florida, the rattlesnake is the most dangerous predator in the entire animal kingdom. Engineered to ambush. When they strike, the story is over for everybody except a wildcat. We don't flinch. Because to us, you are nothing more than a rat. Celebrating his 50th year as the voice of the 100, number 10, Mr. Joe Miller. Hey Joe, make sure you don't say that closely, because remember, you still on probation. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Now that the summer band camp performance is over, Mental Funeral Home just called and said, Bethune, you can come home. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the reason why there is a classic in Orlando. Hunter, show them now. From the highest of top hills, the capital of Florida, please welcome ESPN's #1 marching band of the year, the incomparable, magnificent, fantastic Florida University's Marching 100. It's a tribute for Stevie Wonder. Do I do? Look closely. A real precision drill. Look closely. It's time to put a baby grand on the field in honor of Stevie Wonder.
precision in marching. The 100 is more than just a block band. And now, please welcome our director of bands, Dr. Shelby Chipman. If I say one word and say Kalani, what it means, you know the sound. Folded. From concert band formation, the sound of realism. The difference is clear. Hunter, it's time. Class is now in session. Black leaders. to me, but I thought I saw a pussycat. Hey, Hooker, what we gonna do with that? What we gonna do with that? Here, kitty, 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 kitty. It's time to beat the kitty up. This concludes a real halftime performance. Undisputed. Our president, Dr. Marvin Johnson. Our band director, Dr. Shelby Chipman. The 100, one sound and one voice. For 50 years and counting, I am Joe Bullard and class dismissed.
Well, there you go. For those who didn't get a chance to go to the Classic, I was able to videotape the halftime show and word out to the Cookman Wildcats, who actually won the game this year. So they got a little bragging rights at least for a whole year, right? Now, you know, and because I went to school in Daytona, I didn't go to Cookman. So between now, January, February, March, you get bragging rights, the boys and girls basketball team, because they're going to be going at it. So it's a big rivalry for my people that's coming from Virginia who don't know, who got caught up in the traffic. What's the Classic? What's the Classic? Anyway, again, put your comments below and tell me who you think won the battle of the bands. You know, Bethune-Cookman, FAMU, the Rattlers. You know, it's a good rivalry. Two great schools, and it's a wonderful thing when you're able to come out and have so much fun. And I still look out of the masses and see all these people, and I still ask the question: how can we get them to vote? It's a magical question. It's especially, I did a show years ago with Ernest Page, who was the city commissioner, and we just recently had for I think it's District 5 with Regina Hill and Shannon Rose. And when you look at the numbers, I think it's only about like maybe 4 or 5% or even less, 3% to come out and vote. That's putting some shame to us people of color. That is absolutely crazy. Not understanding your power. But that's for a different show. This is for the Classic weekend, so don't get me started. So again, put your comments below and tell me who you think won the battle of the bands. Hoping everyone is getting ready for their Thanksgiving. Blessings to all and safe travel and so on and so forth. And again, at this time of the year, it's so important that we try to connect and help each other, because there's a lot of people that even go into a further depression at this time for obvious reasons. So with that being said, I'm Charles Morris. And everybody, have a blessed Thanksgiving. Enjoy yourself. Do not drink and drive. Do what you can. Make a phone call. Show some love. Reach out to family and friends. And everybody, you be blessed. I'm Charles Morris.